Everybody has completed.
Sir, now your turn.
Sir, he will come.
Okay.
Sorry, sir.
See, I'd like to address you all about how you have to present yourself. Means when you came here, many of you were just having quite a lot of problem with just uttering the words. When you're presenting yourself before the audience, you need to follow great many points which may change your prospect for the future. Number one, you are not looking at the beautiful audience which is sitting before you. Some of them were looking at the tube lights. Okay, when I was sitting right there, they were just stuck to me. So this is not the way you are addressing an audience. You need to be keeping an eye contact with everybody. When you are addressing, you should be focusing on your body language. Okay, means Akash had quite a lot of shaky move. Okay, when you are just coming here, you need not to shake body. You need not to touch your hair. Okay, when you are presenting before the public, you should be very much conscious about that particular aspect of your life. Because twice I've been rejected for the job. Once I just was scratching my head. The other time I was laughing, keeping a great clap. Okay, because I was frightened from within and I was just clapping and laughing for the reason I was making myself feel comfortable. So these are the ways and tactics that we follow, but they show that we are frightened and we are going off. Okay, when you are speaking, take proper breathe. Means you need not to be panic about what you are just going to have. Okay, Sonam was not able to breathe very properly. She was just keeping problems into breathing and the voice was not coming very properly. Okay, so you should avoid the doubt. Don't be so much frightened when you are before the audience. Keep yourself cool and calm. Let the mistakes occur. Okay, who is bothered about that? We are coming here to learn. We are going to make mistakes, that is sure. Avoid making mistakes. That would be done when you are just masterpiece of your own particular art of language, and that will be done by continuous practice that you have to be making. Next is when you are just preparing the speech, rehearse it out. Okay, you should be standing before the mirror and practice it out. Because I don't feel that you have just practiced it out before mirror, and many of them you even didn't know the topic when you came here. You just got to have the topic here. So speech is not that child's play. Okay, it's not that easy task you can fulfill within a very short go. It needs great preparation. Meg stated something very good. You need to give something different to the audience which is right there before you. And you need to bring some kind of, you can say, humor. You got to have good smile on your face. Give expression. Give notation to the voice. When you are speaking, give force where required. And you need to just keep your tone very modest when it is needed to address something useful. So there are plenty of aspects of learning that we are not giving concern. And you need not to be forced. Okay, when you are coming, you are shaking and you are just dragging your feet as you are not interested to come. Okay, as you are being just forced by somebody. This is not the way. When you are just walking, have your body very stiff. Okay, walk with your feet. Okay, and without making noise. You need not to just make any noise out of your feet. And that is what we can avoid. Other things, when you are feeling frightened, you just swallow your own spit. Okay, when you are frightened, you are just wiping out your tears or your sweat. Okay, so you should avoid all such things when you are just coming publicly, because there are plenty of aspects for the human being to learn. And there are great many areas of improvement that we got to be having. And that will be coming with consistency and with continuous talk. Like he stated, you should be learning something new every day. When I was in Kevin Sparara's class, he is one of the excellent person, and he states the day you learn nothing new is wasted. So try and learn something new every day, because most of us are avoiding to learn something. Read out newspaper, trace out as much information as you can, because that will lead you to stand in before the audience and speak out something good to them. Okay, and
Many of you have stated the same thing. Once I gave the topic to you and you have repeated the same aspect of the things that happened long back. Even I had the recording of the same and there had been no change. And if you are giving nothing different, then what is the use of keeping this particular recording again? Because we have already had once. That's what I stated each and every point clearly what you need to state. None of you stated how it is going to be useful for the society apart from Jamshid, because he stated that he is going to protect nature. Somewhat it is going to be beneficial for the environment and for the society that we live in. So cover up the topic, each and every point with preciseness and within the time limitations that you have, and that will be quite advantageous for you. Okay, and perhaps if there is no problem with weather and when the strength is good, we are just going to have PD lecture. I'll just let you have a presentation of mine so that you just may learn something out of that. Okay, on PD, either it would be on success, like I gave a lecture to Mr. Gaurav sir's class, either I'll take that or I'm going to have public speaking. Okay, either of those two topics we'd have one, because one lecture would be of almost 1 hour 15 minutes. Fine, so you'd have something good on Monday, tomorrow and Sunday would be days off. Saturday we plan for keeping off. So Monday we'll be meeting and we'll have some good notation on this personality orientation. Okay, and you need to sharpen your tone. Learn to speak the words into good accent, which is immensely required at multinational firm these days. Okay, because most of us need to work for the multinational firms, and we are not going to have the government job in a government firm, and we are going to have a job in a multinational firm that needs to have modulation into your voice, and that needs quite a lot of practice, which is not being done anywhere in this city, Jabalpur. Okay, so dynamically you need to form yourself, transform your personality, make yourself an outstanding person. Okay, that will lead you to greater success in the future. Fine, on Monday we'll discuss on that more. See you everybody.
Thank you, Shane.